Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a weird ass story. As you guessed from the title, the name of today's story is What if Naruto was left at Konoha by his family for prophecy, but he was cool with it? Yeah, weird idea, right? It's not a neglected story as well, because Naruto is cool with it. So, moving onwards, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Apollo Uchiha channel as well. And yes, as I mentioned at the end of the first video, the internet is shit, and that is why today's video is quite short. Like, hella short. I wanted to make this at least into 30 to 35 minute story, but due to my internet limitations I can't. Because it took me 3 hours to upload the freaking story on Apollo Uchiha, and it's 34 minutes long. Usually that takes me like, what, 5 minutes at best? I contacted the provider, and yeah, they told me that they would be visiting, and it's still like a lot of hours later they haven't visited me yet. I'm gonna contact them again and ask why. Hopefully they don't shift me tomorrow and they still visit at late night, because they're 24/7 available. And second thing, as for why I didn't upload it yesterday, it's because of the same reason. The internet kind of went to shit because of the bad weather yesterday night, and yeah, I just got it fixed in the morning, and again the internet began to cause issue because now it was connected but just slow as hell, like slower than the snail in the KBs. So yeah, that is the reason. I hope you guys don't mind and enjoy today's story, and yeah, without any further ado, let's begin. Our story begins with a flashback in which we see it was October 9th, the night of the QB attack in Konoha. Everything was in shambles, destruction, death, everything was in the air, even the flames. The QB no Yoko was roaring and marching towards the dead center of the village. The shinobis were trying their best to stop it, but nothing was working. It was a losing battle that they were fighting. They knew it, everyone there knew it, but yet they still fought. Right when they thought everything was lost, arrived their hero and savior, their Hokage, Minato Namikaze, with 2 kids in his hands, and he placed them onto the altar and began to prepare seals. With the help of Hiruzen Sarutobi and his wife Kushina Uzumaki, he was able to seal the QB by splitting it into 2 parts. He sealed the chakra within his daughter Mito Uzumaki Namikaze and the soul into his son Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. And both of the children were considered the heroes of Konoha. And now 5 years have passed since then. As now we go towards the Hokage office, where we see Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage, was still working tirelessly to make sure that village was running smoothly, and was just done with the paperwork, as it was already evening. As he placed his pen down and rolled back his chair and stretched his arms a bit, and suddenly heard a voice. "Well, you're good." As Minato turned, alerted, but then he relaxed, seeing who it was. "Geez, sensei, why always the surprise and giving me heart attack? You do know you can come through the door, right?" "Ha, not my style." "So, what are you doing here, Jiraiya-sensei?" As the man that was there, sitting in a cool posture, was Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sanins of Konoha, the student of the 3rd Hokage, and sensei to the 4th Hokage. "Well, why else? I told you about the prophecy, remember?" "Oh, prophecy, right. You forgot, didn't you, kid?" "Well, you weren't specific, and I was kind of busy with my kids and all that, so sorry, I kind of forgot." "Well, no worries, kid, because you're in luck. I might know who the child of prophecy is." "Who? How about we go to your home, and there we can discuss this. Should we call Hiruzen-sama?" "Oh yeah, do so." And so, now we see, after 3 hours later, Hiruzen knocked at the Namikaze estate. He was alerted by an envoy that Hokage-sama has called him towards his home, not his office, which was quite weird. But then he was informed that Jiraiya was also waiting there, so he knew that it must be regarding something important that couldn't be discussed there. Once he arrived, he knocked and was now waiting at the doorstep. Door opened. There stood inside was Kushina Uzumaki. "Welcome inside, Hiruzen-sama." "Hello, Kushina. Is Minato and Jiraiya inside?" "Yes, they're waiting." Once inside, Jiraiya and Hiruzen and Minato came face to face. "So, it seems that you 2 boys are having a good evening." "Sensei, come sit down with us, please." As Jiraiya stood up and now was present in front of the three, as he then said, "Children, please come in as well." As Mito Uzumaki, the diligent as well as hardworking, alongside with the prodigious daughter of the said family arrived. "Hello, Hiruzen-sama and Jiraiya-sama. Ah, my respectful granddaughter." As Naruto walked in, his eyes tired and lazy like a sloth. "Sup," said Naruto. The only thing he said. "Ah, son, you have to be more respectful." "What do you think I'm doing, Ma? I'm trying to be respectful." "Ah, nice to meet you too, Naruto. Seems you're lazy as a sloth as well." "Heh. And you're sleepy as a toad as well, Jiraiya." "Touche. Touche." As Jiraiya's eyebrow twitched. "What do you mean by that?" "I read your new book, by the way. Peeping on women? Seriously? That's what you called inspiration? I, with the blind eyes, with a pencil between my toes, can write a better story than yours." Jiraiya's eyebrow began to twitch and twitch badly. "What do you mean by that, you brat? Good thing you're not the child of prophecy. Mito is. And there we have it. Can I go and rest now?" Wait, what?" As now we see. Minato stood up. "You mean to say Mito is the child of prophecy?" "Yes." "And are you sure Naruto isn't?" "Look, I don't want to be the child of prophecy. Heck, I don't even want to be a shinobi." "Ah, of course you don't. You just want to laze around." "Hey, you make it sound like that's not a hard work day. You know how hard it is to be actually free 24/7 and be lazy? You have to find reason to stay lazy. That's hard work." "No, that's you just being lazy." "I'm not even gonna argue with you, son. Just sit here while we discuss." And after hours to no end discussion, we see Mito look towards Naruto and said, with deadpan expression, "How do you think they're gonna handle this? They're arguing with one another." "Yeah, they're supposed to be adults here, Nason. Are you really okay with this? Look, I'm happy for you, Nason, but the shinobi world is not for me." "Ain't that right, Kurama? You still talk to that fox?" "Yeah, he's kind of chill about it. At least with me, I guess. He kind of still hates and thinks that those of mine Kasan are pricks for sealing him in me, but oh well, you can't have everything. At least you don't have to worry that I'm gonna torture him or anything." "What do you mean by that? The seal that Tosama used is quite tough." "Yeah, I loosened it a bit." You what?" "Yeah, I did. I mean, I couldn't witness the poor fox to be in such imprisonment. That goes against everything and all that, right?" "Yeah, I guess you're right. But it is still a dangerous being." "Oh, it isn't. He's just a grumpy old fox who is kind of tsundere." "What?" "Tsundere. Remember the novel genre you used to read?" As me to blush. You peeked into my novels?" "Yeah." "Jeez, you really have your taste, Nissan. You should stop peeking around." As Naruto then said, "I promise I would. But you gotta train for both of us." "Ah, do I have a choice?" No, you don't," said Naruto with a bright smile on his face, as he then arrived, clapping his hand. Ladies, please calm down." "What is it, Naruto? Can't you see we're trying to settle things here?" "It's already settled. Shirasama thinks that it's Mito, so yeah, she must be the child of prophecy." "I'm not, because neither do I train, neither do I want to train. I just want to relax and be a lazy stone." "Of course that is what you want, son," said Minato. "So you're okay with this if they leave with me on Mount Miyaboku for a few years?" "Cool." "Wait, what? No, I'm not leaving Naruto here. Do you know that this sloth over here doesn't even clean after himself? The house will be a disaster." "Don't worry, I won't be living in the house. I'll live in an apartment." "It will be good. I'll be able to experiment how to be independent and all that." "No, you're too young to do that, son." "Tosan, for reals, I am the one doing most of your paperwork regarding the bills and utilities. So I think that I'll be able to handle that much." "Wait, what? We Naruto, I told you to keep that a secret. You're letting him handle our bills now?" "Yeah, he's free most of the time and he's quite good with numbers actually. And ideas when he have them. And besides, I've been paying him 2,000 ryus each month." "What?" said Mito. "Hey, that's not cool, Tosan. What about me?" You were busy training." "I work hard as well. And you get gifts, don't you?" said Naruto. "Look, are we gonna continue to argue or are you guys gonna go and pack your stuff up?" "I'm gonna go and pack mine and then seal the house. I'll move into an apartment. You guys go and have your day." "You're seriously okay with this?" said Hiruzen. "Yeah." "What are you gonna do while they're away?" Hmm, I'll find something, I guess. I don't know. Be lazy, I guess? Said Minato as he facepalmed himself. Just let him be. At least he won't be bothering anyone. Yeah, I guess you're right. And so, now we see. The next morning, everything was said and done. Apartment was found and was rented out. Naruto packed the stuff and was moved there, and the others packed their stuff and now was waiting for him to say goodbye at the gates. Remember, son, we'll miss you. And don't be a stranger, right, to us sometimes. Yeah, I'll right. It's just a matter of case that if they will reach you or not. Why are you looking at me with narrowed eyes, kid? Said Jiraiya. You think that the toads wouldn't do that? Yeah, the toads would, but you? I doubt. Why? I have this feeling that something is off about our reality, but I just can't point a finger at it. Like I'm supposed to hate you, but I don't know the reason why I'm not hating you. You're just a hater, kid. A real one. Enough, Jiraiya. Are you gonna argue with a 5-year-old? Seriously. Yeah, Jiraiya-sama. Are you gonna argue with a 5-year-old when you're in your late 80s? As Jiraiya literally twitched when he heard that, as Minato and Kushina muffled the laughter, because Naruto has called him out. Well, if that's the regard, you're not even old, you're ancient. As Jiraiya had another arrow stabbed into him, with the kanjis for ancient written into him. Stop it! Enough of this. You better take care of yourself and make something out of yourself before we return. If I don't, then what? Then you will have to apologize to me while dancing like a baboon in front of the whole village. Deal. Naruto, you don't need to take things seriously. Sensei, he's a 5-year-old, for God's sake. I know what I'm doing. It's to discipline him, said Jiraiya. No, Jiraiya, you're only disciplining your ego. You know fully well that Naruto is gonna blaze around, and you just give him a task. Enough. You want something done? Oh, I'll show you done. Just be ready for a surprise, and if I win, I want you to be in your underwear and rub your nose onto the ground and say I'm an asshole while dancing around throughout the whole village. Deal. And so, now we see the Namikaze Uzumaki family left with Jiraiya, hoping that their son would be safe and wouldn't cause trouble. In the meantime, they would be able to convince their sensei or Jiraiya to not take it seriously, because Naruto, well, he was just chill and lazy like that. But for the first time, Naruto, he has lost his cool. And when he does that, things happen. Because he was a lazy, cool kid who just lays around and didn't mind anything. But now, he minded Jiraiya's words. It was a bet, as time began to pass by. At the age of 15, Mito Namikaze, after learning the Sage Mode, mastering it, and all the techniques from Jiraiya, Kushina Tsunade, as well as Minato, was learned, she returned, not only as the Toad Sage, but also as the Slug Sannin as well, with 100 healing marks. The most prodigious and strongest Konoichi, the goddess of Shinobi, as well, with experience under her belt. And once she returned, they returned to a Konoha that was too far advanced, and there were huge fields with one single banner over it. Naruto's face, with a toothy grin. Naruto's farms, Naruto's dairies, Naruto's products, everything had Naruto's face on it. What the hell just happened in Konoha? As Hiruzen arrived, wearing sunglasses, shorts underneath his robes, and a sunny t-shirt, and sandals. Ah, you're here. Welcome back, guys. Take it easy, have some smoothies and all that. Hiruzen-sama? Sensei, what is going on with you? Why are you so relaxed? Ah, why shouldn't I be? It's all thanks to Naruto. No, Naruto-sama. Sama, what is going on? What did Naruto do? He changed the whole village. Not only us, the land of fire itself, and the surrounding villages nearby. Naruto has become a powerhouse in its own right that is more influential than Daimyo. How so? Said the whole family with shock, and even Jiraiya. And why are there so many banners of him on everything? That's because Naruto started his own brand. As you can see from his face is his own mascot. What does he make? Everything. From butter, toast, bread, all homemade ingredients. Even the fruits and vegetables that we get now are fresh. Who knew that our land that was filled with nature could be used for, well, this? And now Naruto owns it and has it all sorted out. We get a little bit discounted stuff while the rest, they get taxed and heavily expensive one. His goods are quite expensive. Mine is this favorite dip that he has made with these chips he called nachos and salsa dip. As Hiruzen ate that and went on his way. So good. Then who is watching over the village? Oh, my shadow clones. I was able to finally figure it out. Figure out what? Shadow clones give you your memories. Did Naruto tell you that? Yeah. Funny, right? All my years of life, I could have just relaxed and be a good father. And just relaxed. Without stressing so much. And now I have. Doctor even said that I have my life expectancy going at least 50 years more. So this old horse is still kicking. With that, Jiraiya left. As now we see, they all walked towards where Naruto was. Jiraiya was scared because he knew that his end of the deal was that if Naruto won, he had to do a lot of embarrassing stuff. And seeing as Naruto had won, he was scared, a lot of scared. As now we see, they all arrived inside his office, which instead of an office desk had a couch in which Naruto was laying out with a pillow and a sleeping cover, as he even wore eye coverings. Naruto, you're still sleeping? As Naruto picked it up and his eyes went, ah, you guys are back. Welcome, welcome. What? How did you do this, son? Simple. I got motivated for the first time in my life. So much so that I made enough that I can retire and me and my future generations can eat without even lifting a finger. Seriously, what kind of monster did I create? Oh no, you didn't create anything. You just motivated one. I am the one who became that monster on my own sheer will. So Jiraiya, remember we're part of the deal? Listen, kid, can we... You know what? Maybe we can. I'm not gonna embarrass you, but you still have to dance like a baboon, like you said, and apologize to me. And so, as the whole village was gathered, Jiraiya did the baboon dance in front of everyone while apologizing to Naruto. And after that embarrassment was done, Naruto recorded it and made it into an advertisement for his branding, causing Jiraiya to literally be dead inside after that. His reputation as the Toad Sage was destroyed by the baboon who danced at the ads run by the Naruto Corporation. As after that we see his family settled in and were still quite shocked with everything that Naruto has built. But Naruto didn't stop there. He retired his family and told them to settle down. And Jiraiya, that is when they said, wait, what about the prophecy? Oh, a few people came to me demanding that I hand over the soul and all that of the Kyuubi. Who? Akatsuki. What happened then? What happened was I just pointed out a few things after listening to them before giving it to them, and yeah, they started blasting at each other, and I told them to kindly do that outside. And after they're done, then they can come and deal with me or talk with me. What happened? They ended up killing each other. Actually, that was quite gruesome. So I couldn't watch and I left. Seriously? Yeah. And let's just say they left it at that. Because they did not want to know about these people with weird ass cloaks and, well, them fighting amongst one another for stupid reasons that Naruto pointed out. But one thing was for sure. Elemental Nation in itself, alongside the prophecy, was screwed over by Naruto and his sheer coolness and laziness. As for Mito and his and her parents, yep, they retired and now settled into the family business that Naruto had crafted and created by being hired by their own son and brother. As this is where I'll be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Polo Chia channel as well. So, weird, right? I told you it would be. Anyways, I hope the internet gets fine tomorrow, and if it does, I'll upload a short movie, so do leave in your suggestions in the comment section. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.